Watch. Chris Rock apologized to Wanda Sykes for Oscars slap. Just days after serving as co-host for the 2022 Oscars, Amy Schumer is addressing the fateful night. In an Instagram post shared March 30th, the 40-year-old comedian started with her message by joking that the best way to unpack what happened is to stream my series at Life and Beth Hulu. As for what happened, Amy's reference is to the now infamous on-stage altercation between Chris Rock and Will Smith during the March 27 awards ceremony. But for real, still triggered and traumatized, she continued, "I love my friend at Chris Rock and believe he handled it like a pro. Stayed up there and gave an Oscar to his friend at Questlove, and the whole thing was so disturbing." Amy added, "So much pain in at Will Smith. Anyway, I am still in shock and stunned and sad. I am proud of myself and my co-hosts, Regina Hall and Wanda Sykes. But, yeah, waiting for this sickening feeling to go away from what we all witnessed." The Life and Beth star's statement adds to the list of celebrities who have since spoken out about the incident. Will himself apologized to his nominees and the Academy for the slap during his acceptance speech after he won for Best Actor, but issued a public apology to Chris the following day. "Violence in all of its forms is poisonous and destructive," Will wrote in a statement shared to Instagram on March 28. "My behavior at last night's Academy Awards was unacceptable and inexcusable. Jokes at my expense are a part of the job, but a joke about Jada Pinkett Smith's medical condition was too much for me to bear, and I reacted emotionally." He continued, "I would like to publicly apologize to you, Chris. I was out of line and I was wrong. I am embarrassed and my actions were not indicative of the man I want to be. There is no place for violence in a world of love and kindness." Following the incident, the Academy stated that they are looking into possible consequences for Will due to his actions, per a statement obtained by E! The Academy condemns the actions of Mr. Smith at last night's show, the March 28 statement declared. "We have officially started a formal review around the incident and will explore further action and consequences in accordance with our bylaws, standards of conduct and California law." As for March 30th, Chris has not publicly addressed the debacle. For more statements from celebrities weighing in on the situation, keep scrolling. Jaden Smith. "And that's how we do it." Jaden Smith. "My dad's speech made me cry." Alec Baldwin. "I am not reading much about how, or even if, the producers attended to Chris. But I love you, at Chris Rock. And I am sorry the Oscars turned into the Jerry Springer show." Michael Che. "I am just saying, I am frankly disappointed that the Academy would just let Will Smith physically attack a man, on stage, just because he didn't like he a joke. After that childish overreaction, they hand this guy a trophy?" Zoe Kravitz. "Here's a picture of my dress at the show where we are apparently assaulting people on stage now." O.J. Simpson. "It was unfortunate. I think Will was wrong. Look, I understood the feeling. In my life, I've been through a lot of crap, and I was raising two young kids, and every comedian in the country had an O.J. routine, and don't think I wouldn't want to slap a couple of those guys. But you gotta accept, it's humor. I didn't think that was all that egregious. I thought it was a semi-funny joke." Thomas Hayden Church. "I think that Will Smith should be banned from the Oscars for the rest of his life. I think he should have his Academy membership stripped, but I don't think he should have the Oscar taken from him." Lamar Odom. "He loves his wife. I do not condone violence against anyone. Would I have hit him? No, but he did what a husband is called to do. Protect his wife from anything and anyone who causes her pain. Had I protected my wife versus mentally, emotionally and spiritually hurting her, I may still be married." Jim Carrey. "I was sickened by the standing ovation. I felt like Hollywood is just spineless en masse, and it really felt like, oh, this is a really clear indication that we're not the cool club anymore. I have announced this morning that I was suing Will for $200 million because that video is going to be there forever. It's going to be ubiquitous. You know, that insult is gonna last a very long time." Adam Sandler. "Can't wait for Chris Rock's tour. Love you, buddy." Tiffany Haddish. "When I saw a black man stand up for his wife, that meant so much to me." As a woman, who has been unprotected, for someone to say, keep my wife's name out your mouth, leave my wife alone, that's what your husband is supposed to do, right? Protect you. And that meant the world to me. And maybe the world might not like how it went down, but for me, it was the most beautiful thing I've ever seen because it made me believe that there are still men out there that love and care about their women, their wives. Sophia Bush. Violence isn't okay. Assault is never the answer. Also, this is the second time that Chris has made fun of Jada on the Oscars stage. Went after her alopecia. Punching down at someone's autoimmune disease is wrong. Doing so on purpose is cruel. They both need a breather. Kathy Griffin. Let me tell you something, it's a very bad practice to walk up on stage and physically assault a comedian. Now we all have to worry about who wants to be the next Will Smith in comedy clubs and theaters. Rob Reiner. Will Smith owes Chris Rock a huge apology. There is no excuse for what he did. He's lucky Chris is not filing assault charges. The excuses he made tonight were bulls. Mia Farrow. It was just a joke. Jokes are what Chris Rock does. Always has been edgy. This was a mild joke for him. And I love G.I. Jane. Nicki Minaj. I love Chris Rock. I don't think he would have made that joke had he known what Jada recently shared, but between him. Oh scars, you mean to tell me not one of y'all heard this woman just share this heartbreaking story? Come on son. Here's the thing. And this is such an amazing, eye-opening example of it. The husband gets a front row seat to his wife's pain. He's the one consoling her, drying her tears behind closed doors when those cameras go off. Social media has made PPL feel that these husbands won't ever run into them in real life. Cardi B. At your highest moment, be careful, that's when the devil tries to come for you. Jamie Dornan. What a fight, sorry, night. Cheryl Burke. I can't stop thinking about what we saw at the Oscars. I don't agree with making fun of a medical condition, but the way Will handled it wasn't talk. As a survivor of abuse, I think a leader of his stature should show kids, especially his own, how to handle conflict with love, not fear. Natasha Rothwell. Never thought the La La Land debacle would ever be eclipsed, but here we are. Trevor Noah. Witoff? That wasn't scripted? Maria Shriver. We should never get to a place where we sit and watch a movie star hit someone on global television, then, moments later, get a standing ovation while talking about love. Will Smith Oscars. Margaret Joseph. Wow, so disappointed in Will Smith's behavior tonight. At Chris Rock is a class act, he handled himself with true professionalism. Amazing the way he kept it moving. Oscar.